Hey, how are you? I'm hoping you're all doing well. And if you're not, I'm hoping you find some hope and encouragement this Friday evening. You know how the Bible tells us that we have been given all that we need for life and godliness. If you're like me, sometimes you do feel ill equipped as much as you're told. He has given you all that you need for life and godliness. Also, how scripture says that there's this treasure in earthen vessels. How many of us know that they can be something precious in a vessel and you'll never know about it until you use it, or until you hear of it, of its worth, I guess, from somebody who's used it or experienced it. So we can have and we can be equipped with all that we need for life and godliness. But if we don't ask for it to be unearthed in us so that we can make use of it, it'll just sit there pretty in this earthen vessel, and nobody will use it, nobody will experience it, and so we won't know, or we won't experience that treasure that is in this earthen vessel. So the first thing I would like to meditate upon this weekend is eyes that see, inner eyes, not these two that are looking at you right now. Inner eyes. And inner eyes first show you. They show you, and then they show you God, and then by that you get to see life for what it is, what it truly is. When you get to see you're humbled. You do get to see your toxic traits. You get to see your weaknesses. You get to see your vulnerabilities. You also get to see God's hand in your life, God's grace in your life, God's unfailing love in your life, and it humbles you. It humbles you, and therefore you get to be more compassionate with others, and you get to also see life in a different way than what the world shows you. With inner eyes, you're not only calling things that are not as if they are, you're actually seeing that even though this thing is like this right now, it is not the end, or it is as I have been promised that all things will work together for good. So ask that God opens your inner eyes. The second thing is your inner ears. Inner ears also helps you hear that still voice that tells you the truth, the absolute truth. That even when you're presented by facts, you do know the absolute truth. That the facts may be telling you something that is disheartening, that is discouraging, something that may make you hopeless. But then with your open inner ears, you hear the truth, and you do realize that this is not the end. You do realize that that things will work out, that things will turn out to be as He, according to His plan and according to His riches and glory. So that's the second thing, inner ears being opened. The third one is a heart of discernment. I read somewhere that discernment is not knowing right from wrong, but knowing right from God. I guess knowing a good thing from a godly thing. So something can present itself to be nice, not harmful in any way, but it's not the God thing, or the thing that God has planned for you. So having a heart of discernment will equip you to know that this may be a good thing, but it's not the God thing for my life, or this may be a good thing, but it's not for me. So asking God for those three things to open your inner eyes, to open your inner ears, and to give you a heart of discernment is key in our lives, to realize the things that we have been equipped with for life and godliness. Have a wonderful weekend.